What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Sagittarius sun sign friends. If you're born between the dates of November 22nd and December 21st, then you are a Sagittarius sun sign, and this video is for you. The holidays are upon us. They're either coming up or they're here depending what you celebrate, and I wanted to do a spread that can help us to manage the energies during this holiday season. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a Lewis Carroll sort of thing. We're going to be looking at the ghosts of ghost of holiday past, ghost of holiday present, and the ghost of holiday future. Basically, it's going to tell us what energies we need to leave behind, what energies we're currently focusing on, and what energies are going to be coming down the pipeline for us in the near future. So it's going to be a very eye-opening spread, I hope. We're going to be using the Thelema Tarot, and I don't really have a holiday-themed deck, so this was I don't know, this felt holiday-ish. I don't know. The images are very colorful. So if you would, please give me a moment to center myself and ask the tarot cards a question. What are the energies surrounding Sagittarius sun signs this holiday season? Alright, that ought to do it. What we'll do now is we'll cut the deck. And we'll deal out 3 cards. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to consult the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and we're going to ask it what message it has for Sagittarius sun signs this holiday season. What message for Sagittarius sun signs this holiday season? Alright, and we'll take a look at this card at the end of the reading. We'll just set it up there. Alright, so what we're going to do is take a look at these cards and see what they have to say individually. The first card we are going to look at is the one on the left, and this represents the ghost of holiday past. And we have the Tower. Alright, Sagittarian friends, I'm getting the sense here that in the recent past, the last few weeks probably, maybe last month, something pretty, I hate to use the word tragic, but something that some event occurred that kind of maybe set you back, that kind of affected you in a very strong way. And this was something that you weren't necessarily expecting. It's just something that occurred almost out of the blue, and you don't know why it happened, you don't know how it happened. It just all of a sudden it happened, and then you were left in the ashes of the rubble, not sure what to make of things, and just kind of confused is the feeling I'm getting from this. Remember, this is a general overall reading, and it's not going to apply to everybody, but yes, that's the feeling I'm getting from this card, is that for Sagittarians, something happened. But what this card is suggesting is that it's time for you to release that. And in order to release that, you have to learn the lesson, right? Whenever something happens to us and it lingers with us, the reason it lingers is because we didn't really extract the lesson we were supposed to extract. And as a result, we're not able to move past it. And so it's important to remember that everything happens in order for us to learn something. And if you want to get past this event that occurred, if you want to move forward, if you want to move towards the future, you really need to find out what that lesson for you was. I like to use tarot. I like to meditate and consult my guides. And that's, if the lesson is not obvious, if it's not in my face, then those are ways for me to figure out, why I experienced that thing, what I'm supposed to learn from it. So I encourage you guys to do the same. Of course, if you have your own way, maybe you like to look at it logically and you really dissect it in a logical logical way, I mean, that works too. Whatever works for you, as long as you're learning that lesson so that you can put that event behind you. So it's no longer lingering in your energetic field. And you know, I don't know, this is not necessarily a negative thing that occurred, just something that happened, and something that's sticking with you is the feeling I'm getting. But now this holiday season is an opportunity for you to release that, to learn that lesson and let it go so that you can move forward without this hanging over your head. Okay, cool. Let's move on to this card, which represents the ghost of holiday presents. This is what you're currently working on at the moment. And we got another major arcana. We've got the Death card here. Give me a moment to go into this card, see what it's trying to tell us. All right, Sagittarians, I get the sense now that there's a big change going on in a lot of your lives. And, you know, I don't mean that, you know, you're I don't know, you have to buy a new pant size. I'm talking about major shifts are occurring in your life. And, you know, this could be career-wise, relationship-wise, spiritually-wise. You know, something major in your life is happening, and right now you're dealing with the change. You're dealing with the movement here. And the reason I say that with the Death card is because in order for change to occur, something has to die. And maybe this death is a result of that tower event that happened in the last few weeks or month. And that tower event possibly, not necessarily, but possibly can be causing a change in your lives right now. And, you know, maybe even if it's not directly correlated, maybe the effects of it have influenced you to change in some way. I do feel as though these two things are related somehow. Well, you know, everything's really related when you really think about it. But I think there's some relation between the Tower and the Death card here. And so that the Tower has caused change, or it's been a catalyst for change, or it's sparked change in some way. Enable change, I don't know, but change is happening for you, Sagittarians, whether you realize it or not. Maybe you're on, you know, when we're in the middle of change, sometimes it's hard to see. You know, we don't realize how much change we've undergone until we look back at the situation. And that could be occurring for a lot of you now. And you know, this could be an energetic change as well, something that if you're not sensitive to the energies around you, maybe you don't notice. But when you look back at this time, you'll realize that this was a time for change. This was a time when things really moved forward and moved into a different direction than you had anticipated. So that's the feeling I'm getting for what you're dealing with at this time. Now we're going to move on to the ghost of holiday future. Ooh, what is in store for you in the near future? And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Wow. Beautiful. This card makes me think that something new is on the horizon. Some new project or new job opportunity. Maybe this is an advancement in your job, a promotion. Maybe this is a new project that you're going to be put on in your job. Maybe this is a new job entirely, or possibly this could be like maybe a creative thing. Maybe you're going to work on a new creative project or take up a new hobby or something like that. Something new, something tangible is on the horizon for you, Sagittarians. How could it not be? You know, the Death card is here to bring change. And yes, something has to die for change to occur, but when something dies, something new comes in. And that's what this Ace of Pentacles is signifying at this time, is that something new will be coming in for you, Sagittarians. Never fear. You may feel like this change is for a negative, this change is bad, this change is going to, you know, shift the way you live your life. But this Ace of Pentacles is here to say it's going to change in a positive way. It's going to change in a new way, a way that's going to give you new opportunities, new ways to be creative, new ways to express yourself, and possibly even new ways to earn money. And you might see an influx of cash coming in from a new direction that you hadn't anticipated in the coming month. So definitely, looking at these cards as a whole, I see a definite progression here. Look at this progression. We've got an event that occurred that was sudden and unexpected, and it jostled things loose. Now moving to the present time where there's change coming, the death of an old thing, something dying, something being cast aside, but something new and exciting and refreshing taking its place. So this is like the poster child for change, basically. And this is how it happens. Something happens, something dies, something new takes its place. And that's what's going to be happening, I get the feeling, for you Sagittarians around this holiday season. So that's exciting. Before we go, we consulted with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and we asked it what message it had for Sagittarian sun signs this holiday season, and we have just breathe. That is the message for you, Sagittarian friends. It could feel overwhelming, you know. It feels like, excuse me. It feels like you're in a tornado. You're in the middle of a hurricane. Well, not the middle. The middle's got an eye of it. So you're on the edge of a hurricane being blown around. And, you know, we got major arcana here. We got an Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of this isn't even, you know, under your control. A lot of this is just happening to you. And you might feel overwhelmed by it. But this card here is suggesting that this holiday season, you remember to breathe. And that's literal. Yes, take deep breaths. Whenever you feel yourself getting stressed out or anxious or worried, take deep breaths and exhale. But also, metaphorically, where, you know, just take some time out, right? Just relax, okay? Have some fun, enjoy yourself, relax. It's, you know, the best way to counteract very chaotic energy around you that you have no control over is to just center yourself and be calm. And you can see this woman here making contact with what I assume to be her higher self. And that's a great way for you to calm down, is to get centered, to get grounded, but also to contact your guidance, contact the aspect of you that is divine, and it will give you nothing but calming energy, calming vibes, and that's going to help you to get through this time of change, right? And think about change, Sagittarian friends. You know, when you're in the middle of it, it seems confusing. It seems negative, right? It seems like, oh, change, why? Most of the time, not all the time. Sometimes you make change that you wanted, but when we have a tower event like we do here, and then we have the death card like we do here, I'm getting the sense that this is change that you didn't ask for, okay? So when we get change that we didn't ask for, it can be overwhelming. But remember that when you look back on this, you're going to see it in nothing but positive, in a positive light. So with retrospect, all change is positive, all of it. It always brought something new and better. And that's exactly what this card is saying. So never fear, my Sagittarian friends. Yes, change is coming this holiday season. Or it's actually, we're in the middle of it. But coming out of this holiday season, I think something new and exciting is going to come down the line. And you're going to feel like a new person. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, so that is the reading for Sagittarians. I hope you enjoyed that, got something out of that. I wish you guys all a happy holidays. Remember, if you want a more personalized reading where I tap into your energies, head on over to my Etsy shop, link in the description below. You can just click on that, get sent on over there, and we can use a wide variety of different spreads to help you gain some clarity, get some healing into you. Okay, if you like this video, please consider hitting that like button. It lets me know you enjoyed it, helps the video, and I love it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything you want to say about this reading, put those in the comments section below. And if you really enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date on all these videos. All right, Sagittarian friends, it's going to be a bumpy ride, but, you know, just breathe, and you're going to get through it, and you're going to look back on this time with, you know, just reverence. Yeah. All right, so I wish you all a happy holiday season, Sagittarians, and wish you luck going forward this holiday season. All right? So happy holidays. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.